Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Working Man Reads. Now today I'm going to be talking about Dune. Now I'm not going to lie, I was kind of inspired to do this read along or whatever from watching the most recent film adaptation. I know I've seen some people not like it. I've seen some people love it, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm at like a 8. I think out of 10. I think it was pretty damn good for a Dune adaptation. There were some things I would have done different, but I understand creative licensing, and you got to make it your own. You got to make it your own. So, what is my plan here? My plan is to read as much Dune as I own, and maybe even a little bit more, before the next movie comes out. So I'm gonna read the prequel series, and there's two prequel series here, and then there's been like 30 other books. These are the ones I'm gonna read. So this is actually placed in order of the ones I have, and from what I gather, with the exception of like the trilogy that kind of talks about the same stuff, most of these were written so that you can almost just read them because they were written after the original trilogy, 6 books by Frank Herbert. So this is by his son Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. There's a wicked glare, bruh. A wicked glare. But this is one I'm reading right now. I actually love these covers with the gold and stuff. It's the Butlerian Jihad, and I'm actually surprised that it's not terrible because some of the reviews are like, this is garbage, this is bad. But I think if you really enjoy the Dune series, it's a chunker though, you will enjoy it. So that's my take on it. I'm 74 pages in, and I like it. You're kind of getting a background story of the Harkonnen family a little bit more, and I think that might have been the first one they released as a joint venture of getting back into the swing of things. And then here we are, the Machine Crusade Dune. Oh, and the Butlerian Jihad is basically, you get more of the backstory and the AI that kind of took over the world, and it's referenced in the Dune series. So you kind of get that backstory, but like you got these like cybernetic beings, and these covers are fantastic because they really do show like what it's about. That doesn't always happen in books, right? So yeah. So I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna just go through these. I don't know why, but I'm gonna. Oh man, I got washed out there. So yeah, then we got the Battle of Corin. I feel like this is gonna be a good one. I don't know why. I just do. Then we got House Atreides. Now, I don't think this actually has Paul in it. It's going to be like his ancestors. I don't know. Long. Oh, is that a woman? It's a woman? Yes. Nope, it's a guy. It's a dude. So, I didn't know if it was going to be like his mom or something. I want to learn more. Yeah, I feel like this is thousands of years before. Yeah, so it's not going to be his mom. I think I heard in Dune Messiah and all those, or the next one after Dune, which I think is Dune Messiah. You learn more about. This is terrible. You learn more about Paul's mom. So maybe I'm just that white. It's like washing my face out. That's hilarious. And then we got House Harkonnen. Now in the movie, they really made these guys bad guys. It's funny, but in the series of books, I mean, yes, they're not the best people, and that's how they're written. But like in this first one of the heroes of the book. This is not the book I'm talking about. This book in the Butlerian Jihad. Xavier Harkonnen is actually, which is like just some ancestor, is actually like a good guy because he's fighting to save his people. So you kind of get a humanization of the bad guys. So House Harkonnen, probably going to learn about the Harkonnens, I would assume. And then we have, it's cool because they have like these illustrations of the different places that they live. So we got House Corin. So yeah, so I feel like those are kind of self-explanatory. And they all look like they were read one time, which is amazing because it means they probably didn't like them. I couldn't find my original copy of Dune. It's somewhere in here. But that's okay because I'm going to be buying the other ones that are out now for reading copies because my 1970s Dune collection is getting pretty old and I don't want to be reading them. So, Dune. We all know that story so far. So, and then I won't go through each individual, but I got the Dune, and I'm missing the sixth. I don't know where the hell the original Dune is. I'm assuming I showed it on camera one time and never put it back. With the series is probably what happened. Is I showed everybody. I was like, "Hey, this is Dune," and then I never put it back. So I gotta find it. Hopefully, it didn't die in the good old washout that I had. We got Chapter House Dune. Heretics of Dune. This one's in. See what I'm saying? Like, these aren't readable. They're in rough shape. So. God Emperor of Dune. This is one of my favorite covers. Children of Dune. Like, these are not readable. They're not like reading copies. I mean, you could read them. Like, they're readable, but I just would be worried that they'd fall apart. So I'm going to buy a newer set for reading. Dune Messiah, Frank Herbert. So there's Frank Herbert on the back. Now, if you're new to the Dune series, you probably didn't make it this far in this damn video, but it is widely heralded as one of the better science fiction books series of all time. And I know the prequel series all get pretty tough reviews from fans of the series, but I think we should just be glad that we're back in that world, you know, because once Frank Herbert died, that would have been it if his son didn't pick up some of those notes. Kind of like the Lord of the Rings trilogy and how we got all those extra stories after the fact from Christopher Tolkien. So I think it's a cool thing. I think we need to embrace it a little bit more than we normally want to. So, all right, this has been my plans for the Dune reading. I'm gonna read them all. So this is the Butlerian Jihad. That's what I'm on right now, and we're gonna be super knowledgeable on Dune by the time the next movie comes out, because my wife was asking me questions and I couldn't remember from the first book, so I need to read more. So here we go, guys. Have a great day. Bye.